Let the future tell the truth, and evaluate each one, according to his work and accomplishments. The present is theirs, the future, for which I have really worked, is mine. My brain is only a receiver. In the universe, there is a core, from which we obtain knowledge, strength and inspiration. I have not penetrated into the secrets of this core, but I know that it exists. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. I don't care that they stole my idea. I care that they don't have any of their own. Of all things, I liked books best. The day science begins to study non-physical phenomena, it will make more progress in 1 decade than in all the previous centuries of its existence. Be alone, that is the secret of invention. Be alone, that is when ideas are born. Our virtues and our failings are inseparable, like force and matter. When they separate, man is no more. Life is and will ever remain an equation incapable of solution, but it contains certain known factors. We crave for new sensations, but soon become indifferent to them. The wonders of yesterday are today common occurrences. If you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and 9, then you would have the key to the universe. Invention is the most important product of man's creative brain. The ultimate purpose is the complete mastery of mind over the material world, the harnessing of human nature to human needs. You may live to see man-made horrors beyond your comprehension. The individual is ephemeral, races and nations come and pass away, but man remains. It's not the love you make. It's the love you give. Most persons are so absorbed in the contemplation of the outside world that they are wholly oblivious to what is passing on within themselves. As I review the events of my past life, I realize how subtle are the influences that shape our destinies. The progressive development of man is vitally dependent on invention. It is the most important product of his creative brain. We are all one. Only egos, beliefs, and fears separate us. Every living being is an engine, geared to the wheelwork of the universe. Though seemingly affected only by its immediate surrounding, the sphere of external influence extends to infinite distance. When natural inclination develops into a passionate desire, one advances towards his goal, in 7-league boots. A new idea must not be judged by its immediate results. One's salvation could only be brought about through his own efforts. Genius is its own passport, and has always been ready to change habitats, until the natural one is found. Science is but a perversion of itself, unless it has as its ultimate goal the betterment of humanity. Instinct is something which transcends knowledge. The hard work of the future will be pushing buttons. My belief is firm in a law of compensation. The true rewards are ever in proportion to the labor and sacrifices made. All these observations fascinate us and fill us with an intense desire to know more about the nature of these phenomena. Every effort under compulsion demands a sacrifice of life energy. I never paid such a price. On the contrary, I have thrived on my thoughts. Universal peace is a beautiful dream, but not at once realizable. I am filled with conviction that the interests of humanity would be best served if the United States remained true to its traditions and kept out of entangling alliances. Antisocial behavior is a trait of intelligence in a world full of conformists. One of the most gratifying results of intellectual evolution is the continuous opening up of new and greater prospects. Merciless is the law of nature, and rapidly and irresistibly, we are drawn to our doom. Soon became convinced I was right and undertook the task with all the fire and boundless confidence of youth. To know each other, we must reach beyond the sphere of our sense perceptions. My mother was an inventor of first order and would, I believe, have achieved great things, had she not been so remote from modern life and its multifold opportunities. Great moments are born great opportunity. Electrical science has revealed to us the true nature of light, has provided us with innumerable appliances and instruments of precision, and has thereby vastly added to the exactness of our knowledge. Our entire biological system, the brain, and the earth itself work on the same frequencies. If your hate could be turned into electricity, it would light up the whole world. I could only achieve success in my life through self-discipline, and I applied it, until my wish and my will became one. Though free to think and act, we are held together, like the stars in the firmament, with ties inseparable. These ties cannot be seen, but we can feel them. Money does not represent such a value as man has placed in it. All my money I invested in inventions, which enabled new inventions, enabling an easier life for humanity. There are three possible solutions to the problem of increase of human energy: nutrition, peace, work. Practical transfer of energy without wires has an extraordinary importance for man. The progress of civilization seems like fire, first the spark, then the flame, and finally an explosion of fire, increasing its speed and power. The progress and development of man are of immeasurable importance for humanity, and are essentially dependent on invention. A man is born to work, to suffer and to fight. He who doesn't, must perish. Man must exercise temperance, and control of his senses, and leanings in every way, thus keeping himself young, in body and mind. Restraint has not always been according to my taste, but my pleasurable experiences are a huge reward. The issue of great importance shall be to know What is the capacity of Earth? And what is the charge if it is electrified? If you don't know how, observe the phenomena of nature, they will give you clear answers and inspiration. The gift of mental power comes from God, divine being, and if we concentrate our minds on that truth, we become in tune with this great power. All these years that I had spent in the service of mankind brought me nothing but insults and humiliation.